I caught my Tinder date stealing from my purse while I was in the bathroom. At first, I thought I was seeing things. Through the crack in the bathroom door, I watched Ethan rifle through my purse with the practiced efficiency of someone who'd done this before. His fingers moved quickly past my lip balm and keys, zeroing in on my wallet. My stomach dropped as he pulled out 3 20s and slipped them into his jacket pocket. I stood frozen, watching this stranger, who'd just spent 2 hours charming me over dinner, betray my trust in real time. The worst part? He was smooth about it. No nervous glances, no guilty hesitation, just cold calculation. This wasn't his first time. I thought about all the red flags I'd ignored. How he'd insisted on this specific restaurant. How he'd suggested I leave my purse at the table when we ordered. How he'd encouraged me to freshen up before we left. I'd been played from the moment we matched. My hands shook as I realized how perfectly he'd orchestrated everything. The restaurant choice gave him privacy. The table placement kept my purse in easy reach. Even his dinner conversation had been strategic, asking about my job, my finances, gauging how much cash I might be carrying. By the time I flushed and washed my hands, he was back in his seat, scrolling through his phone like nothing had happened. "Ready to go?" he asked with that same easy smile that had convinced me to meet him. I nodded, grabbed my purse, and followed him out. In the parking lot, I made my move. "Ethan, I think you dropped something," I said, pulling out my phone. On the screen was a perfectly clear video of him taking my money. I'd started recording the moment I realized what was happening. His face went white, then red. "That's not what it looks like." "Really?" "Because it looks like theft." He tried the charm offensive first. "Come on, we had such a good time. Don't ruin this over a misunderstanding." When that failed, he shifted tactics. "You can't prove anything. That video could be anyone." I almost laughed. "Your tattoo is clearly visible. The dragon on your wrist that you spent 20 minutes telling me about." That's when his mask slipped completely. "You uptight bitch," he hissed, stepping closer. "It was $60. You probably make that in an hour." "Actually, I make minimum wage at a diner," I said calmly. That $60 was my grocery money for the week. Something in my tone made him take a step back. Maybe he finally realized I wasn't the pushover he'd targeted. "Give me my money back, and we're done here," I said. He hesitated, clearly weighing his options. Finally, he pulled the crumpled bills from his pocket and threw them at my feet. "Crazy bitch," he muttered, walking toward his car. "Ethan," I called after him. He turned, probably expecting more drama. "Your profile says you're a financial advisor. I wonder what your clients would think about this video." His face went pale again. "You wouldn't. Try stealing from someone else and find out." 3 months later, I got a message from another girl on Tinder. She'd matched with Ethan, Googled his name, and found the review I'd left on every dating platform I could find, complete with screenshots but no identifying details about me. "Thank you," her message read. "He suggested we meet at the same restaurant you mentioned. I think I'll pass." Sometimes the best revenge is just making sure it doesn't happen to someone else.